Hi everyone, and welcome to this channel. Today we're going to look into the first 6 basic things that you need to do when you're starting off your coaching business. So my name is Frida. I'm a previous agency owner, and I've also run my own coaching company in Scandinavia. And over the last 18 or 24 months, I think it is right now, I've helped generate over $5 million in revenue for companies and coaches all around the world, and to my own coaching company as well. And today I've dedicated my life to actually provide easy marketing training for coaches like yourself. And this is the very first video that we're going to post anywhere. And I'm really looking forward to sharing these first steps of social media marketing with you. I'm just going to give you a ton of value in this channel. So go ahead, hit subscribe, hit notifications, and also hit me up in the comments with what you thought about this video. So let's dive right into it. Hey guys, so what we want to start off with is, first of all, to create a branding profile. And maybe someone would come in and say to me, okay, Frida, but you know what? Selling is the most important thing. And I do agree with that. But in order to have like an organized business, to have a business that's sustainable and a business where you don't have to spend a lot of time thinking about what you should do every single day, just set this up first. It doesn't take a lot of time. And it's also going to help you, forever with all your posting and organic marketing. So creating a branding profile, what I mean about that is, first of all, that I think that you should look into a few different colors, maybe 2 or 3 colors that you do like, the color code for them. And then go ahead and use a free tool like canva.com, where you can actually design your own logo, where you can design a few templates and just use these branding colors. So for example, if you're going to post something on Instagram, then you go ahead and you say, well, this is always my template, and I always use these colors and I always use these fonts. Just go ahead, have like clear templates, have your colors, have your fonts. You never have to think about it again. And then also create your logo. So everything that you do kind of follows a clear path, because every single person out there sees more than 4,000 ads every single day. And that's like on top of all the organic feed that we see inside our social media. And you don't want to confuse them by having, different layouts all the time, because that's just going to reset that cycle of how many exposures your company needs to potential client before they actually, trust you enough to buy from you. You don't have to be a graphical designer. You do not have to hire someone to do it. You can do it all by yourself. Just go ahead to canva.com, use the free tool or the 30-day free trial, and go ahead and design it in there and just check some templates and use that. So, and the second point that we do have is to set up your Facebook page and Instagram account and then link them together. So normally having a Facebook page, maybe it feels like, well, who does even go and look at a Facebook page? But that's not really what it's about. When you have a Facebook page, first of all, you can connect it to your Instagram account. And then if you want to advertise in the future, so if you want to scale up your business in the future, well, then you want to have this Facebook page. You want to have activity on it. You want to have engagement on it. And that's actually going to help you to get lower advertising costs in the future if you do it great. So setting up a Facebook page, connecting it with your Instagram account, and then every time you post on Instagram, just post it over to your Facebook page as well. It doesn't take you any extra time. And on your social media channels, what I recommend everyone having is an Instagram profile. You should have a Facebook page. And I also think you should have a LinkedIn profile. Just have those 3 as your foundation. So you are present in multiple platforms. Go ahead and do that. And just make sure that in your bio, you do have your 1 sentence, who you're helping, like what specific group of people you're helping, with what you're helping them with, like what the service that you offer are, and then lastly, the outcome of it. So for example, my one-liner that I have across all my social media channels for my company Up Marketing is, we provide easy marketing training for coaches who wants to create a sustainable and consistent business. So I have that across all of them. It just makes it very easy when someone, comes to my YouTube channel, or they come to my Instagram and they just see, okay, well, this is what she does. So you definitely want to have that set up and then kind of link them together so you can post on Instagram and at the same time post to your Facebook profile. And the third point that we're going to go over is to set up your Facebook community. If you are in the coaching business, a Facebook community is kind of a must. Setting up a community means that you can actually give value and get more exposures to your target group on a daily basis. It's a great way to start building engagement and building a relationship with your potential clients. And also, when I say community, I really mean community. It's a place where someone that's in the group should be able to feel like they can come in and they can contribute. It should be like a safe place for whatever your coaching is all about. So my community is all about easy marketing training, and that's what we post in there. And what happens then is that when people see you on multiple places all the time, it helps them to take that leap of faith and actually purchase from you. It's definitely a way to, build trust and show that you are there for the long term and that you are there to help. And also, as a little bonus tip, you should also link your Facebook page to the group. How you do that is just that you go into the settings, you scroll all the way down, you have link pages, click there, link a page, find your Facebook page, link it, and then you can go ahead and you can automatically invite people who like your Facebook page or engage with your Facebook page. You can have them automatically be invited to your group as well. So that's a huge new feature that Facebook actually came out with not too long ago. And the fourth one we're going to look into is find out who your perfect client avatar is. So imagine when you go on social media and you just scroll through your feed and there's so much content in there, and then there's a few ads, and then there's a lot more content, and you go on your stories and you just kind of check them because you're bored or something. Exactly the same it is for your potential clients. So you kind of have to have something that hooks them, and you can't hook everyone at the same time. Like, you can't throw the widest net and just hope someone is gonna be catched in there. What you want to do is that you want to throw out a small net, but that is very specifically targeted for a specific group of people. And that's kind of where your one sentence is coming in from as well. Like, what kind of target group are you targeting, and what are you helping them with, and what specific outcome? Because not everyone in the entire world wants to have the same outcome. They don't even have the same problems. Finding out who your perfect client avatar is extremely important. What you kind of want to do here is to create an avatar, basically a fictional person of who you're targeting. What age, what location, what occupation, what do they do on their free time, how do they spend their days, what do they work with, how much do they earn, but then also look into what their pains and what their desires are. What are they laying awake at night thinking about, or what are they secretly dreaming about? This is really important because that's what you're going to use when you go ahead and you post your organic marketing. And you can actually position your coaching industry from like where they are right now to where they want to go. And you can be the vehicle in between. And if you don't have that, I suggest you go ahead and do it straight away and just have that clear before you get started with any marketing. And the fifth point that we're going to talk about is how to create content around their pains and desires using either storytelling, assumptions, or a direct question to hook them in. When we're doing organic marketing, what we want to make sure is that people don't just scroll past us. Like, people can do that because we don't want to target everyone, but the people, like our ideal client, they should scroll and they should like, oh, wait, that's something that I want to read. That's something about me. That's something that I can relate to. That's a pain that I have or a desire that I have. And you want them to stop. How you can do that and kind of actually start off your captions when doing organic marketing. First of all, you can use storytelling. So for example, me, I do easy training for coaches. So what I could start off with by getting you to actually stop scrolling in the feed is to write like, what I learned about organic marketing after gone viral. What I know is that a lot of my customers, they're struggling so bad with organic marketing and they have no clue what to do. They just kind of go in there and do something and just hope that, that will help them get anywhere. So I also say that, hey, I got some results in here. You kind of want to check this out. Or you can go ahead and you can use an assumption to hook them in. When you're posting every day only to get 0 response, when someone is doing that, they posting every single day, but they get 0 response. They have a Facebook group where one person like their, post, or no one sees it, but they have like 2,000 people in the group and no one sees it. What you want to do there is just kind of like get people to like, oh, wow, that's me. Okay, that's me. I have to read this. And then you can use a direct question. So one is that, are you struggling with your content never getting either engagement or reach? So kind of the same as the one above, just structured in a different way. This is like just the first hook of the post to be able to get them to stop scrolling. And how we do that is by knowing who our ideal client is. We know what their pains are, we know what their desires are, and we use that in our copywriting. The last one we're going to talk about today is cross-posting to create an omnipresence. And if you don't know what an omnipresence is, it's basically the feeling that you are everywhere. So what I do is that I write a post. I really, really enjoy writing posts. So feel free to go ahead and check out my other social media channels, just to kind of get some inspiration. But I write a post, I copy the post, and I put an image on it, and then I copy it and I send it to myself. And then I'll go ahead and, of course, post that to my story. And then I take the exact same post, I go on LinkedIn and I post it on LinkedIn as well. Same content, same image, same everything. When I do that, that means that it's going to go on my personal Facebook page. And then I post it also to my story to have more views on it. And then I have my Instagram account, which I use as my business account, posted to the story there as well, and add some hashtags to get like a broader reach. When I posted on Instagram, I also connected that Instagram to my Facebook page. So I just toggle that on while I'm posting on Instagram. Then I go on LinkedIn. There I use my personal profile and I post it there as well. So what happens is that every single person, they just get the feeling that I am everywhere. And on top of this, I also go ahead and I do a few stories. So maybe I do like 1 or 2 stories a day. So basically when they wake up, most people, they wake up, they grab their phone, they go into Instagram or Facebook and it just starts scrolling. And the first thing they're going to see is me. And when they're going to bed, just before they're putting their eyes to sleep, they go on their phone, they go on social media, and they scroll and they see me. Then people go ahead and they say, well, you know what, Frida, you're everywhere. And why is that good? It's good because you get, first of all, a lot of exposures to your target group. You get more engagement on your posts. Normally, you have to kind of split test and see what people like. You get a wider reach for all your content, and then people will eventually start seeing you as an expert in that area. It's a lot of benefits in there. Do this and give value. Eventually, you will do a promotion saying like, hey, you know what? I'm actually going to offer some free coaching calls in here. Do you want to go ahead and grab one? I'll just give away 10 for free. And you're going to see that you're actually getting more engagement on it because people see you everywhere. You build trust together with them. So those were the 6 different points that I had, what every single new coach should start with when it comes to social media marketing. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comment field. And also, if you want to go ahead and check out the other social media profiles just to kind of get some inspiration, And let me know also if there's anything specific that you would like me to talk more about on this channel in regards to marketing or running a coaching business. So with that said, thank you so much for today, and really looking forward to seeing you in the near future.